What is up, YouTube people? Good morning, afternoon, day, good time. I'm gonna start saying good time because I don't know what time of the day it is where you're from. Comment down below what time it is right now whenever you're hearing me say this from where you are right now. I want to see some different times right now. I don't know why, I just want to see them. Let me just start off this video by addressing some of the comments just because I already know what they're gonna be. The title of this video, like why I hate new skateboards or something, you're all gonna be like, oh my god, he's so spoiled, he just hates new skateboards. Like, no, I love new skateboards. I like, obviously I'm very privileged and blessed and have exactly what I want. I'm very happy and I thank you guys for that because you're my viewers and you're the reason that I am what I am. But I legitimately do not like new skateboards, like brand new completes. Like I like them, but don't like skating them. And I'm sure if you're a skateboarder, you know the feeling. This is gonna be a board setup video and sort of talking about why and how the best way to break in your skateboard and why I don't like new skateboards and all that, and sort of address some stuff that some of you may or may not know. Before all that starts, I'll give you a quick rundown of what my board consists of. Right here we got some 8.25 caliber trucks, nice and solid silver with the red bushings. Hollows, by the way, make them lighter. I don't know if you can see that. Can I see the camera through this? No, not really. Oh, I can actually, look at that. But yeah, these are the trucks. Some Juju bearings, not the ceramics, these are just the standard Juju bearings silver. I love these, I ride them all the time. Yeah, bearings are bearings. Current Caples Pro Model Rictus Speed Ring wheels. Love these wheels, they do their job. You know what their job is? To make your skateboard roll. Most wheels do that actually, but I love these wheels. Standard sheet of Mob grip tape. It's kind of messed up because it's been sitting in my closet for a while, but it also does the job. And boom, the new Arbor skateboards, their new graphic. I love this graphic. I love Arbor skateboards. It's like, it's all like natural wood grain looking stuff. I don't know, I like that sort of natural vibe they give off. Got a bamboo layer as well. Love these boards. I've said I love every product. I love you guys, my sponsors, I love you. Oh, this video is like really annoying already. I'm probably annoying a lot of you. So I think I'm just gonna start setting this up. I'm gonna grip the board last because I don't actually have a correct razor blade, and I'm gonna end up using like a kitchen knife or something. So I'm gonna put the trucks and wheels and bearings all together and then do the board blast. Step one is to take the bearings out of the packaging. I've said this in every video that I've ever unboxed Juju bearings, but I love the packaging a lot. It's like unboxing some sort of futuristic space food or something. I think that's what I always say. Packaging, pretty useless. God, every single time I open Juju bearings, I forget that the spacers are under the stickers, and I drop the spacers every single time, but we got some stickers. And last but not least, the bearings into my hand. They don't go, apparently. I've mentioned this before that I like having my wheels technically backwards, like they're supposed to be this thing out, but I like having these like engraved, I like having my wheels backwards just because it's always a cleaner logo. It's either all white or it has like a clean like printed logo on it. It's just what I do. Maybe you guys wanted to know that, I don't know. I always like to push the bearings in as much as I can and then tighten the wheels, like way over tighten them until it squeezes the bearings together so you know they're all the way in, and then unscrew a little bit so you get like barely any motion. They're pretty much like perfectly on there, but just enough like space to give them a little bit of wiggle room. One truck down, one truck up, not down. One truck's not done. I don't know. Second truck is done. Now I have two trucks because two trucks is better than one truck because you need two trucks to ride a skateboard. No, I put one wheel on right, one wheel on wrong. I gotta undo one of these. I was just talking about like, yeah, I like to have my wheels like the wrong way because it's blah, 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 and then I don't do it right. Typical me. Problem solved. All wheels are good now. Now we have the ungripped skateboard, and I'm gonna go grab a kitchen knife because like I said, I don't have a razor. Set this right here. I'll be right back. Problem solved, got a knife. Not quite sure if this is the right kind of knife, being the fact it's like serrated, that might not help gripping at all, but we'll see, should do the job. Quick grip job tutorial by Garrett Jenner. Step one is to remove the backing from the grip tape. I'm pretty sure you all know that. Step two, everyone has their own different ways of gripping a skateboard, but I did used to work at a skate shop, so I have my own way that seems to work pretty good for me. You line it up so it's right about the edge of the skateboard and then push it like a 1/4 inch over and then push down on the nose and tail so it's just resting there. Then start from the middle, push down with your hands and work your way to both sides to ensure less air bubbles. I don't want to say no air bubbles because there's always going to be some, and then you sort of work those out with your fingers until you should be left with no air bubbles.
3 weeks later.
Been pushing out air bubbles for 6 years now. Still air bubbles. No, I'm just kidding, we're good. Step 3 or 4 or whatever the next step is you take something, I just use a skate tool, or you can use your trucks actually, and just run it along the outside of the board to outline the grip tape because it makes it way easier to cut. As you can see, you now have an outline of a skateboard, which is good because that's what you want a skateboard to look like. Take your certified grip knife, which is in other words not this, insert into the bottom of the grip tape, and despite common belief, you actually want to cut toward yourself when you grip a skateboard. I'm not responsible for any injuries caused by this, but I do find it like genuinely easier if you cut toward yourself because then you have way more control over the knife blade and you get a cleaner grip job, so that's what I always did. There you go, cut out the sheet of grip tape in one cut, and you'll probably have a few little mistakes you gotta clean up later. Just take your razor blade and sort of like shave off any spots that need shaving off. To make it even better, take your cut sheet of grip tape and fold it over so you have a little like something, and go and sand the entire edge of the grip tape to keep it from A, peeling, and from B, just making it look better. Skateboard! That turned into like a full-blown like tutorial video. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure y'all know how to do this. Step next is to find a convenient little pokey tool. I literally just found this in my kitchen. No idea what it's actually for, but this looks exactly like what it's meant to be for. Poke through the bottom of the skateboard to find all the holes to the bolts. You can use the bolts themselves and push them through, but if you have a little sharp tool like this, like a small screwdriver, it goes way faster. Oh my god, I almost hit myself in the face. Then go through the other side to make the holes nice and smooth. There you go, now it's starting to look a lot more like a skateboard. Step whatever comes next is to grab your bolts that I don't have. I literally don't have bolts. I have to go take apart an old skateboard really quick. Finally got some old rusty hardware from my old rusty rain board, and now we're gonna set up this not so old and not so rusty new board. All the bolts are loosely in there, and I want to talk about something that I think I mentioned once in an older video, but it's actually something that no one really does that's helpful. I don't know if you've ever like been skating and your board flies out and just turns super sharp. A lot of the reason is because their trucks are messed up or like over tightened in some way or some shape or some form. An easy way to fix that, at least for the most part, is to tighten, when you tighten the bolts, like when you first put on bolts, tighten them in a star pattern. Meaning you start with this one right here, then go to this one, then go to this one, then go to this one. That one like evenly distributes all the pressure and it should make your board go straight. Fun fact, you're welcome. Oh my god, and also, if you have like an electric drill or something, it's a lot easier than hand tightening things. That actually like made me sore. I need a smoothie. I don't know how, but every time I've ever made a smoothie, it like perfectly fills up the glass. Like no more, no less. I don't know why, it's like smoothie magic. Finished my smoothie, and I'm all energized now. I can set up this board. I finished setting it up, I only got one more truck to go. Let's do it. Okay guys, there we go. Perfectly assembled skateboard. I mean, I don't know if it's perfect, but it's an assembled skateboard. I want to talk about now the title of this video, why I hate or don't like brand new skateboards. Alright guys, so why I don't like brand new skateboards. It's also the same reason why I don't like brand new shoes, and like brand new skateboard decks are okay. It still takes like a good day to break them in, but if you get a new complete, it's gonna be like a solid 3 or 4 days of like full skating before you're even like relatively comfortable on it, you know what I mean? For example, I'm not gonna skate like a legit handrail with this board for probably like 2 weeks because there's no grooves in the truck at all, meaning I'll slip around. It's gonna take me like 2 or 3 days just to even like find out how I like the trucks because the bushings have to break in a little bit. So it'll be like 2 or 3 days of constantly adjusting the trucks to like get them the way I like. The wheels are gonna be extra slippery because they're brand new and not broken in. That should like work itself out within the first day or two. New bearings are almost too fast. Like obviously that's a good thing, but it does take like a solid few hours to get used to because you're always like, whoa, like when I first get a new board, I almost always like slip out and just like look stupid and pretty much like I'm trying to skate again. The main thing for me, like I was talking about earlier, is the trucks. I hate breaking in new trucks. I'll like feel them on the ground, it'll feel great, and then after an hour of skating, they'll be too loose because the bushings broke in, then I have to go tighten them, and then they'll be too tight, then I have to go loosen them, and they break in again. It's like a process of just like ever not satisfaction of just like loose, tight, and I don't like it. If you are a skateboarder, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The worst combination in the world is a brand new complete and brand new shoes. Even though it's like the best feeling in the world is having those things, it's the worst to break in and the worst to actually skate in, so that explains the title. That you know how I feel, I know you do. In case you're wondering why the camera just shook, that was just me like kneeing the table, the corner of the glass table with my knee. Yeah, it felt really good. I'm gonna try to do a first try straight 8, which is like kick flip, switch flip, heel flips. You know what I mean? All of the kick flips and heel flips in every stance. This is what I mean about new skateboards. I just figured out there's no actually fakie or nollie because I'm going stationary. So let's do the switch one again. No, I was so close. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I break something. Oh my god, it actually worked out kind of a workout. Just doing like 5 background tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you to my sponsors for making this all possible. I do daily YouTube videos, so clicking the subscribe button down below would be doing me a favor, and you a favor if you like my videos. If you don't like them, I wouldn't click subscribe, honestly. All of my contact info will be in the outro coming up in just a second. Add me in Snapchat for all behind the scenes stuff, Instagram for Instagram stuff, Twitter for Twitter stuff, and everything else for everything else stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow for a new daily video. Yeah, that's it, and yeah, bye.